Hey guys, welcome back to what we promised. Even though A Bug's Life is my least favorite of the classic Pixar films because of the main character being treated like crap all the time, um, uh, we're gonna talk about the VHS of it.
Yep. This looks like this. I mean, this seems promising considering. A Bug's Life is a good film, but despite its problem that Jack just mentioned, I can't blame him for that. But it's not to the point where I would hate it entirely or anything. But I've seen worse films anyway. I've seen worse films anyway. Well, not all worst films I know.
Anyway,
And for those who are curious on what VHS are we reading, I think we are doing the 2000 VHS, the gold collection, not the 1999. I mean, people do like 1999, but we're gonna stick with 2000 for I don't know, probably different reasons why anyway.
yeah. Anyway, let's get started with
So the first thing we get for the VHS is the blue warning screens, which are, I think they're kind of no, I was thinking of the DVD, but never mind. But back then is, well, I know, I don't know what to say anymore. But you get blue warning screens, the FBI, and just basically a disclaimer for like what this video's cassette is intentionally used for and not for any other use, which is probably continuation of the FBI. And yeah, anyway.
mhm.
Next up is although it has the same music or same trumpet or unsettling intro or music, it is still the same music used for Walt Disney Home Video, except it is renamed to Gold Classic Collection. Next up is after that unsettling bumper, we come across a more relaxing and a more relaxing bumper, but not for long, because you'll see why in just a minute. We get a teaser trailer for 102 Dalmatians. So basically, it starts off with a lot of black paint being splattered everywhere on the Dalmatians, as is the point of the movie. And one dog decided to play around and like to make a mess out of it. And I have no idea what the music is. After the text just says 100% chance of, no wait, what did it say earlier? After it said the forecast for Thanksgiving is looks like 100% chance of showers, we come across something more terrifying, or should I say unsettling way to end the teaser. 101% chance of Cruella. Guess who we come across to? Cruella DeVille herself, played by Glenn Close. You know, for kids.
Oh gosh.
What's kind of terrifying at the end of the teaser is we can barely hear her laugh in the background. Until we see several Dalmatians falling down to the sky. Looks like the definition of raining cats and dogs takes a completely different turn. Next up is coming soon to own on video and DVD. Next up is the preview for a musical comedy drama film, The Tigger Movie. Oh boy. By the way, for those who are curious, the Tigger movie is actually the first to show that Tigger is voiced entirely by Jim Cummings, since Tigger's original voice actor Paul Winchell has retired in 1999 before he has sadly passed away on June 24, 2005. I mean, Winchell was originally casted as Tigger, but was dropped after the studio continued his voice to be too raspy. And this goes to show that it's still really, Winnie the Pooh is still a good film, if you don't count the horror film that we have right now, which we don't.
Yeah, we don't.
Next up is the same preview we've seen in Toy Story. This time it's the trailer for The Little Mermaid 2, Return to the Sea. Back when Disney gave us a lot of direct-to-video sequels with a lot of either good or mixed or negative thoughts.
Yeah.
The second to last preview for the video section. Not the second to last, but it's we have Toy Story 2 video promo, which is like, I don't know, kind of similar to, it kind of has the same footage from the theatrical trailer of Toy Story 2, only that it is kind of shortened up a little bit. And fun fact, there are two versions of the Toy Story 2 video preview as far as variations would go. We have one that is voiced over by Andy Geller, and then the other one is actually voiced over by Mark Elliott, which is interesting to know. I don't know what's funny about the trailer for Toy Story 2. Either the use your head bit or the after the narrator said, "Just trying to get home in one piece," literally cuts to everyone screaming. until Rex falls into Mr. Potato Head, cueing the title. Anyway, after that, we have now available to own on video, which is basically replaces coming soon and with now available. Okay then. Next up is the Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. The adventure begins. So originally it was going to be called Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, the movie, and it's just going to be just going to be released by Disney, but they decided to switch over to Disney and Pixar, and just retitle and just rewrite the title to The Adventure Begins. And a little fun fact about the Buzz Lightyear show: while the movie was actually had Tim Allen voiced as playing as Buzz, the movie that actually aired on Toon Disney was actually had Patrick Warburton play as Buzz, since he was also in the show, and for some reason I still think he sounds like Joe Swanson. Oh, now you're getting me confused today, Patrick Warburton. Anyway, we have a promo that I don't remember seeing in a Toy Story Gold Collection. The actual promo for the Gold Collection, or Gold Classic, I should say. It was nice seeing a couple of children having some fun around there, or from here and there, with footage from Mary Poppins, and other releases include The Fox and the Hound. The three, I don't know what that says in here. I have no idea. Neither the other one. But we have Melody Time. We have Pocahontas 1, The Rescuers Down Under, Robin Hood, Mary Poppins, and a bunch of others. I have no idea what other releases are except Toy Story.
Yeah.
And yep, a lot of imagination happening for all the kids.
Right.
Disney back in the day likes to give us a lot of good stuff here.
Mhm.
Until the live action remakes came along.
Oh gosh.
After the promos, we're not done just yet, because we have after the feature bumper, where it shows us a brief montage of Pixar's animated shorts, aka the theatrical short that was shown right before the movie, right before the Bugs Life was shown in theaters, Jerry's Game, followed by the hilarious outtakes of A Bug's Life. Hopper does not approve Molt's crap. He just can't stand him breaking character. Now after that, we have the feature presentation. But we didn't get to the feature presentation just yet, because there are two things we see right before it. We see a full screen format disclaimer in a green, I think either a dark or bright green background. And while the text is just white. And after that, we come across everyone's favorite mascot robot, THX.
Except he's not in this. Yeah, he's not in it. It's just the.
I know that.
It's just the terrifying deep note.
Yeah, deep notes in the key of E. Oh my goodness! Now I see why kids are scared of it by a minute. And then the actual movie starts. And fun fact, this is the first movie to have the Pixar logo right before the actual movie starts as the opening credits. And I don't know if I should mention it, but A Bug's Life is also the first, and I kid you not, the first Pixar film to show a terrifying death scene.
Yeah.
You know, for kids. And considering it is rated G, I have no idea why.
It's also the first Pixar film to have
The animated, hilarious outtakes. So, some people may not notice, but while the Bug's Life had been released in a few weeks into the film's theatrical release, the outtakes were actually added to the prints because the film even though the film was actually animated, no actual outtakes existed. They were actually animated specifically for the outtake sequence. I can imagine all the Pixar screenwriters actually having fun enjoying working with the outtakes or working on the outtakes of how hilarious they are.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite outtake from A Bug's Life had to be when Princess Ada can't even put a straight face on, and Hopper's like, I give up. I give up. I give up. And then we see Flick stealing Buzz Lightyear's catchphrase. Are you kidding me? All right, same company. Haha, hilarious. And then there was an actual outtake when Woody actually made a freaking cameo. Like, what? What is he doing here? He's in the wrong movie. Like, what the heck?
Oh my god.
That's what I like about Pixar back in the day. They gave us a lot of funny outtakes. So it's so sad they stopped doing it anymore until within 20 years later. 20 years later, there were some talks that Elio is actually supposed to have a animated outtakes, and the way I see it, I hopefully there's some bloopers actually after the movie. I mean, after the movie's end credits, because that'd be really fun to see. But anyway.
Okay, that's the one.
And then the last thing we get after the hilarious outtakes is Jerry's Game. A very fun and a very fun and relaxing short film, seeing an elderly person playing against himself.
Yeah.
Little did we know is that Jerry actually did make a cameo in Toy Story 2 as the cleaner. For those who are new here,
Hmm. He really does, actually.
I never knew Jerry. I never knew Jerry was actually in Toy Story 2 until right now. I mean, I did see the actual short and the movie and Toy Story 2, so that's kind of a coincidence.
Right. And I'm gonna be honest, guys. Several people like to say they prefer one-man band over Cars. Um, I'm the type of person to say that I prefer Jerry's game over the actual movie it came with.
I've seen worst. I've seen worst. Little did we know is that until DreamWorks Ants came along on October 2nd, 1998, way before The Bug's Life just released a month before. And fun fact, I actually forgot that Hayden Panettiere was actually in this movie. She was like, what, 6 years old or 10? I don't even know.
Somewhere around that age.
And of course, Joe Ramth is actually, yep, a very fun guy to hear. It's sad to see him go though. And but anyway, and by the way, I think for those who are to actually set, I don't want to say it's to be heartbroken for you guys, but um, Roddy McDowell, the voice of Mr. Soil, actually had died on October 3rd, 1998, which is like literally a month before the movie A Bug's Life literally released. I mean, some people may know. For those who don't know who Roddy McDowell was, he was known as Cornelius in the the original Planet of the Apes 1968 film, and he was also known as Caesar in Conquest and Battle for the Planet of the Apes, the original classic, and not the 2011 remake that we get now. But if you know what I mean, yes. Unfortunately, I think most cast members have unfortunately died right now, and I just can't tell which.
Right. Now,
Sure, Bugs Life had a lot of problems, despite despite everyone treating the main character like crap. But it's still fun to watch until we see the death scene for the first time.
right. Now,
Pixar, you really like to give everyone nightmare fuel, do ya? And I thought THX had to be the worst thing to deal with. Or, no wait, Mordu from Brave, or Frank from Cars, or the anglerfish from Finding Nemo, or other sorts of terrifying things that characters we get or encounter.
the Scream Extractor.
Yep.
Anyway, what was I trying to say? Oh, right. Now I would not go. Now I will not go far as to say I hate A Bug's Life. It's just not my favorite.
I can't blame you with the problem I have with the main character being treated like crap, but again, I've seen like worst films. Like Cars 2 was like, yeah, it's a okay film, but it's still enjoyable, but at the end of the day, it still could have been better, but I just can't quite see what the problems were, even though it is still enjoyable, but still, I'm curious to see what Toy Story 5 has in store for Pixar. Either I would prefer A Bug's Life over Toy Story 5, or I would prefer the exact opposite, but we may never know.
Yeah, we may never know. Anyway, that's it. This is the final podcast for our Pixar VHS reviews. which means that next time we do one of these, I think it's gonna maybe it should be for the Stuart Little VHS, even though I don't think Duke's ever seen it, but I've seen it a lot when back when I was like a small kid. So, and of course it's nostalgic for me. Um, what do you think?
I think it's very interesting. I mean, I
So, yeah, I think the next time you see us, we might be doing the podcast on the Stuart Little VHS. Um, I don't think Duke's seen that movie, but I think he did watch the opening of it though.
I have, and it's the original. The newer release or older, but you know.
Right. Uh, anyway, so yeah, we will see you all next time. Probably, I don't know, either tomorrow or maybe Sunday. Maybe, I don't know.
It depends. It depends.
Yeah. Bye, guys.